and welcome to a brand new series on our YouTube channel called Brilliant Solutions. In this series we're going to talk about how to look after, protect and maintain your brand new car. This is going to be a nice easygoing series that's going to cover nice simple ways to use our products that are going to benefit your brand new car. So in this video we're going to cover how you can pre-wash, wash and protect all in one easy system. The key to good home detailing is evaluating the surface and choosing the right product. Now for this we're going to start with the wheels and tyres. We're going to use the Ultimate All-Wheel Cleaner, solely because this is pH neutral, so it's going to clean all wheel types and tyres. Moving on around the car, we're going to address these kind of lower sections, so the side skirts and the bumpers and these kind of inner arches, and for that we're going to use our multi-purpose cleaner. This is a great degreaser and a nice gentle cleaner to remove that dirt and grime. And as we go along, we're going to really start addressing the rest of the bodywork with a pre-wash, which means our ultimate snow foam system. Now this is going to gently remove any loose contaminants that are sitting on the paint before we hand wash it. Now moving on to the wash process, we're going to use a few kind of key essential things when it comes to washing. We're going to use our 2 bucket method, one containing a grit guard, which we'll explain why we're using it. We're going to use our ultimate wash and wax to boost gloss, clean the paintwork and also provide a little bit of wax protection. We're going to use our wash mitt. Now we're going to show you why we use a wash mitt instead of a sponge as we're using it. And then to finish off, we're going to easily boost that protection on the car by using our hybrid ceramic wax, followed by finishing off the car with our Supreme Giant Towel. So to achieve the maximum results with our Ultimate All-Wheel Cleaner, all we need to do is a nice left and right from the bottom of the wheel and tyre to the top. This way, as it runs down the wheel and tyre, you'll notice that it's interacting with more product and improving the cleaning capabilities of that. Also, you'll notice that we haven't wet the wheel. This product, because it's gel-like, needs to be applied to a dry wheel to allow it to cling and clean for longer. Leave it to 12 for a few minutes and then rinse off with your jet wash or hose. For areas like this in the lower sections of the car that really get covered in hardened dirt and grime, before you even touch it with a wash mitt, we suggest using our multi-purpose cleaner to soften up and loosen and remove that dirt and grime as you're jet washing the car down. So all you need to do is a light mist over the area. And again, just like the wheel cleaner, let it dwell for a few minutes and rinse off with a jet wash. So with the wheels and tyres done, we now want to move into the pre-washing. This is using our Ultimate Snow Foam and our Snow Cannon. This is going to soften up the loose dirt and grime that's covering the entire car before we even touch it with the wash mitt and bucket. So we're frequently asked, what is the mix ratio of your snow foam? Now it's a nice, simple, easy product to use and it's super rich. And it's 1 part snow foam, 5 parts water. So while this is dwelling on the car, we're going to talk about the benefits of using our Ultimate Snow Foam. So 1, it's going to gently remove the loose contaminants that are sitting on the paintwork, and 2, it's pH neutral, which means it's safe to use on your wax surface. we've rinsed off the snow foam from the car. Now the reason we've snow foamed before hand washing it is because we want to safely remove those loose contaminants and dirt from the surface of the paint before we physically touch it with a wash mitt. This is going to really reduce the chances of creating further scratches and swirls on your paint. So moving on to the washing. Now we talked about earlier about evaluating the surface and choosing the right product. So we're going to be talking about what's the right product and what's the wrong product to use when it comes to washing your car. Using the wrong product would be using washing detergents. Now these are very high in salts, which means any wax protection you've got on your car will be removed quite dramatically. Now if you think this removes dried food from your plate incredibly easy, it's exactly the same for your wax protection. So wrong product would be the washing detergents. The right product would be using a pH neutral shampoo like any of ours in our range. Now we're using our Ultimate Wash and Wax to enhance gloss, clean the car and protect the paint. So choosing the right accessory to wash your car is just as important as using the right shampoo. Now we would not suggest using a sponge solely because it's a flat surface and anything that's trapped between the sponge and your paint is going to be pushed around and could scratch and swirl the paint. So using the right products, we'll be using our grit guard that's going to sit in your rinse bucket, which we'll explain while we're using it, and using our microfiber wash mitt to safely encapsulate the dirt and grime and moving it away from the paintwork. So all you need for the washing solution is 4 capfuls per bucket. If you want to get a cool shot for Instagram, use a jet wash in the water to bubble it up. So part of a good washing technique is, as we mentioned earlier, using the 2 bucket method. Now to visually show you this a little bit better, we have our washing solution here with the wash mitt. Get it nice and lubricated, wash the panel, and then before moving on to the next panel or another section of it, we go into our rinse bucket, which is just our clear water and grit guard. I'm going to rub the wash mitt onto the grit guard, which is going to trap and contain the loose contaminants, dirt and grime at the bottom of this bucket. Rinse off the wash mitt, back into my soapy water, and then on to the next panel. Nice clean fresh soapy water on each section. In this episode of Brilliant Solutions, we're showing you how to safely wash and protect your car using the right products and techniques. Now moving on to the protection stage, we're going to be using our hybrid ceramic wax. Now this is a fantastic product to easily protect your car, giving it longevity of bead and protection and water repellency. The hybrid ceramic really is ceramics made easy, and it's applied during the wash process. So we've washed the car, we've rinsed off all the soapy water, now we want to create a base layer for this protection. Now you only ever do this when you're using it for the first time. So what we need to do is on the wet panel, lightly mist the product like this all over the car and then hand dry the product. This is going to create a nice base layer for when we apply it the second time to give it that real longevity of protection. Choosing the right product even moves into the drying of the car. Now we're using our Supreme drying towel solely because the deep pile in this is going to softly remove any excess water from the surface of the paint. So what we're doing now is hand drying the car while the hybrid ceramic is still sitting on the surface. This is going to create our base layer for when we then need to spray and rinse. So base layer done. Now the reason we've done this base layer is because the car has no existing wax protection. So if your car already has wax on it, you don't need to create a base layer. All you need to do is spray and rinse. So now to complete the system, because we're using it the first time and the car has no protection, I'm going to rinse the car again, reapply the hybrid ceramic and then rinse it off again. So as you can see, it's already repelling water and giving us really good water beading. But we want more than that. We want ultimate finish on this. So we're going to apply the second coat and then spray and rinse. So when rinsing off the products, you're going to see a nice kind of white wave moving across the panel. Once all you see is clear water, it means it's ready to be dried. As you can see, it's taken no time at all to completely change the way this panel is reacting to the water. As you can see, when we first started jet washing the car was sheeting, which means the water was sitting on the surface of the paint. Now it's being repelled, which makes it far easier to clean and maintain. So now the second coat of hybrid ceramic wax is done, all we need to do is to grab our Supreme drying towel and remove that excess water from the surface of the paint. So let's recap on what we've done to this brand new car. So we've pre-washed the car using our multi-purpose cleaner, our ultimate wheel cleaner and our snow foam. We've then moved on to using our 2-bucket method, our wash mitt, grit guard and our ultimate wash and wax shampoo to enhance gloss and protection. We've then moved on to our hybrid ceramic. This gave us long-lasting protection and ceramic made easy. To finish off, we then used our Supreme drying towel to remove the excess water from the surface of the paint. Now, if you want to tune into our next episode of Brilliant Solutions, we're going to be getting the car into the bay and checking out what the paintwork looks like. Now, if you like this video and you want to see more episodes of Brilliant Solutions, make sure you like, share and subscribe. Tap that notification bell to be notified when the next video is uploaded to our YouTube. And a little extra top tip from Meguiar's and Brilliant Solutions: our accessories such as our wash mitt and our drying towel can be machine wash. You can use regular detergents, just don't use softeners.